Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to another channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're doing some more jobs up and down the CD road today. It's probably going to be extremely busy as it is a Sunday, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Welcoming Leaf, nice to have you with us, and you are very much welcome to tag along on jobs, not a problem. Speaking of jobs, let's get our first one going. So London to Calais. Taking yogurt to Calais. Your ping is still very high. Well, isn't it tonight that event gets taken out? If so, hopefully our ping will be good tomorrow. Or at least better than it was. So while the ping started going high due to that DDoS attack, it got a lot worse when that event came out. So I'm hoping with the removal of that event, it should help the ping return to normal, or at least near enough. The event has gone on for far too long. I agree. It shouldn't have gone on for this long. To me, it should have come in at the start of December and then removed Boxing Day. And yes, Oliver's driving with us. Not seen him in stream chat yet, but he's driving with us. So we are making our way now to Calais. When I had a look on the map about 15 minutes ago, it looked really, really gridlocked. So I can only imagine how bad it is. Because obviously it's Sunday, it's the busiest day of the week. So yeah, it is going to get quite busy. Yeah, it's Volvo FH4 tonight. Just happens to be the next one on the list. We've had a big run as well of fast trucks, so I'm going to end up with a big run of slow ones soon as well, with the joys on that one. Nuts. Today will be your first time driving the updated Calais, and looks chaotic so far. It wasn't the best yesterday as well. I'm starting to think that rework has not helped at all. A shame, really. I'm driving a Renault Magnum tonight, a good truck. Hopefully it won't be long before I drive a Renault Magnum again. I do like driving them, they're not the fastest of lorries, but they are a nice drive at the same time. Anyways, we make our move now to Calais. If you are just joining us in stream, don't forget to like the stream. This helps me out with massive amounts of content created on the platforms. It's very much appreciated. My fingers will be busy tonight with the amount of typing you'll need to do in game chat. Great. It annoys me how people just cannot drive sensibly. After all, they have come onto a simulation game. So yeah, it's a big pet hate of mine. Yeah, hopefully everything will go well as we make our move. How many tons? I'm driving 17 tons, Oliver. I mean, hopefully we will be able to get out of Calais with no real issues, but yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of web reports from yesterday. I've just not had time to do anything about the highlights from yesterday's stream. Because obviously I've been out all afternoon, so I only had time to get one shot for this channel sorted out and one for the other one. So I've not had the available time to do anything else really. So I had to do that sort of stuff off away from YouTube and then went out. So I only got back not long ago, and in time for this stream. Also, the stream schedule for next week has been posted in all usual places, for anyone who's not yet seen it. It's a little bit of a busier week next week, so I don't have as much free time as I had this week. But, you know me, I'll get as much done as I can. Should be coming into Dover in about a minute as well. And hello Xavier, welcome in. At least we get this little bit of a chill drive before the chaos. That's always a nice welcome thing. And here we are, into Dover. Time for things to start getting busier. I'm going to stop at these lights because there's a lorry coming this way. In fact, no, he's going into the F7. I can keep going then. Yeah, it's a decent truck to drive, this Volvo FH4. It's very quick, and that's what you need for places like this. Well, places we're going to be. If you're in a slower lorry, people are more, should we say, prone to trying to overtake. Because they don't have patience. Yeah, I did see that, Leaf. I can understand why, because the platform is clearly out of control. So I can understand why they're looking at it. It's a shame, it was once a good platform. But it just goes to show, when the wrong people get hold of it, you know. Yeah, he says that, but yeah, he's one of the ones that makes some of the most amount of money off the platform, which is quite amusing, to be honest. So, you know, he'd be losing revenue. So yeah, of course he's going to be very much against it. I don't know what he's doing there. Big thank you, Cameron, for following the channel. Very much appreciate it. It's like Oliver's got somebody in front of him. I was wondering why Oliver was stopped. Yeah, I think that's happening on all platforms at the minute, Leaf. Because obviously people have, run out of patience with them. There's Pip. I think he's AFK. Hello, Crazy Marzi. These people can really pick the best parking spots in the world. Yeah, it's just like, I don't understand why people do it. I think Labour will be, but whether Starmer lasts much beyond May is anyone's guess. I suspect he won't. But it'll still be Labour. Time to see how bad Calais is. Alder reported, what a surprise. Yeah, this is part of the problem, Crazy. There's a lot of people that load a simulation game up and then want to drive like morons. It would never make sense to me, but there you have it. But yeah, there's a lot of people who just belong on GTA. So there has been a recent increase on people playing ETS2, but at the same time we don't want all these bad drivers online. There we go. You'll follow me out of Elko WD since you don't know which way to go. Since the rework, it's new to you still, not a problem. Well, that job's got me a little bit closer to a 315. Needless to say, I will not be hitting 315 today, but we can get closer to it. Let's get this job logged. So I didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo. So leave that as no. Right, let's get this next job going. So, Calais to Duisburg. Medical vaccines. How's Calais? Very busy, its nation. Some of these drivers won't last a day in real traffic, you're not wrong there. A big thank you to HP for liking the stream. Don't know what 2160 is doing at all. Oh, that's really poor. You're right next to the fence and wanting to turn right. Jeez, what a fool. You still can't go to Chucky's MP. Well, your best bet then is to reach out to support. See, this is the type of driver you mean. People behind me as well. He's telling the guy in front of me to go. Go where? Obviously, brains of the century. He's put no speak English. Well, he's just typed in English now twice. So I don't know what he's going on about. Why is it that 60% of truckers think that honking the horn will make the traffic go faster? Another good question I wish I knew. I think I'm taking a right here because that left turn's just not happening. Yeah, just no chance of that left turn. But to be honest, you also met some good truckers to let you go and fill the spot during simulations, like the one when you have to yield when turning left. It's amazing how many people don't know how to yield. You went right out, leaving LKW now on the left. Yeah, it's the only way out. The other way is just totally gridlocked. I tried, but I think that change outside the F7 garage just made things worse instead of better. I'll keep my eye on it for a little bit longer. And if there's no change to it, I will put a feedback ticket in. One 648 there, using a hard shoulder to overtake. And again, Aldi reported, what a surprise. What people don't understand is no matter the quantity of moderators, they'll never be able to properly regulate Calais. To be honest, I think Calais is just too small. I think I was saying it last stream, I just think the jobs are just too compact. The companies are too compact. If Calais was bigger, I think it would run a bit smoother. I kind of expect like the Calais area to be reworked after the UK. Because by that point, Calais will be surrounded by reworked parts of the map and stuff like that. It makes sense. I just hope when SCS Software do rework Calais, whenever that might be, they do a better job than they did with Duisburg. I mean, that's just, it might be a bigger city, but it just doesn't work. It's, I think it's quite poor. And to me, I think they did a bad job with that one. A big thank you to Dynamic Duo for following the channel. And yes, I am indeed on Simulation Server 1. Well, this is the problem, Crazy, is they don't look into that. So when Duisburg was reworked, they didn't consider online. And then we've had a right state. Because Duisburg is just not suitable for the amount of traffic you get online. It's like whoever's idea it was to have a bridge through the middle of it. Honest to God. I think that was really poor. So yeah, I am hoping they'll do a better job with Calais. I really hope they do. And it's surprising me that SCS software don't consider online, with Chuckers MP, because the amount of people who either mostly or completely play Chuckers MP, who are then buying DLCs and other things that helps keep the company going. I think it's really silly that they're not considering TMP. Right, how many's on server? 4,467 people currently on Simulation Server 1. A big thank you to Flox, who sent 2 tomatoes. Very much appreciated. You also hope the new bus TMP's introduction is going to be good. To be honest, D-Bus was pretty underwhelming, to say the least. I hope it was better. Yeah, I thought it was okay, but only one bus was a bit, it gets boring quickly. What's that pilot car next to you, Oliver? You mean the screenshots on the new bus are pretty nice. One can only imagine, yeah. Because they're online, they're available on single player through some sort of mods, because one of my regular viewers, Tropical's already driven them. Apparently they are good. What, has he left nobody trucking? I didn't realise that. Oh yeah, F&M, he's gone back to his old VTC. I wonder what's happened there. Hopefully everything's all good. If either him or Tropical tunes into stream, all that. Well, bit by bit we are getting there. That's the main thing. Oh, those are drinking. It literally is Euro Traffic Jam Simulator 2, isn't it? Because where we go, you know, for these streams, you definitely spend slightly more time in traffic than you do actually driving. Yeah, just one of them. I've got the patience to sit out, which is more than I can say for some people. Oh, that's me. Frick's sake. Need to restart the game now. When this actually decides it wants to work. There we go, it's back. Not sure what caused that lag spike. Yeah, I'll be parking up on this hard shoulder and I'll have to restart the game and probably the tracker. Yeah, it was pretty annoying that. I'm not sure what's causing it. I've changed internet things, so it can only be the computer. Yeah, I forgot about having to just go back to the title screen. But I need to restart the tracker anyway, so I'll get that off now. It's very annoying. So it's going to reboot the game. Let's get this tracker up. I need to load in properly, get fully out of ghost mode. Right. Now I'll go when clear. Probably could have gone before that lorry then, but didn't realise how slow he was going. Oh, why the frickin' heck is somebody loading inside me? Seriously? I'm not going to get out in front of him. 2047's gone before he really should have done. Right, we're on the move. Apologies for them issues, whatever it's causing, I don't fully get it. That guy has gone past his junction, is now reversing. And here we are, finally on the CD road heading to Duisburg. If you are just joining us, guys, don't forget to like the stream. This does help me as a content creator here on the platform, so it's very much appreciated. It only took one auto kick from the server. Yeah, it still took me nearly 45 minutes to get to this spot, even with that, from London. That shows you how bad the traffic is. And there's some traffic here for some reason. I keep going to grab my hot drink to realise I didn't make one before this stream. When I got in, I just wanted to take a little bit of a breather before I started streaming because I got home like half an hour before live time. I'm curious to see how bad the traffic is for level crossing as well, because let's be honest, it's probably going to be bad. Excuse me. A lot of the time on the CD, a guy in front just straight stops without a reason. Yeah, I don't get it myself. Well, talk about stopping. Need to wait a couple of minutes before we do slash fix. Talking to these guys is like reasoning with a brick wall. Yeah, that is true. I mean, quite a few of them are definitely missing a few of the brain cells. It's like, why is this guy just going the wrong side of the road? I'm not stopping at the road to let you out, pal. Absolutely no chance. Right, let's keep rolling. Won't be long till we're in traffic again. I get that guy's ID number, I'll remind him about staying in the correct lane at all times. He's just slightly quicker than me. Probably because he's one of these people that doesn't do a job down the CD road. Green dot down there. Oh, it's pink. Trying to, you know, clear this server the best I can. You get the occasional lawnmowers too. When they overtake via the grass, yeah, you get too much of that. Just people who don't know how, you know, staying in their lane works when it comes to a simulation game. They're driving like they're doing like Forza Horizon or something like that. So yeah, this is a bit of traffic at level crossings, so just got to be you're stuck in Calais. I'm not surprised, Dynamic Duo. The traffic in Calais is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not even going to reply to the other guy because I'll just take the absolute John Michael. You know what I'm like. this will be your only job because it's so busy. Yeah, I knew it was going to be busy Sunday, so you just know it's going to be really busy. You've just merged onto the motorway now. You'll oh yeah, because I'm on the CD road now, so yeah. But you're making progress, that's good news. See, and that's why I hate it when people take all day, because it encourages people behind with less patience and brain cells to overtake. Yeah, I've got a big problem with car drivers as well. It's just the amount of them that don't know how to drive. I keep wishing TMP would do something about them, but it seems they're quite happy for pilot cars to keep doing what they're doing, which is a shame. Brain cells of some. I think that's what annoys me the most. If you want some realism, which you get with traffic jams, but when people are parking halfway the road and doing other ridiculous driving on a simulation game, it's like, well, why? Traffic is absolutely atrocious going the other way. What a buffoon. I feel a lot of I got lucky then. And here we are, traffic here. Welcome in, Anna Clark. Drive on here is really bad, I agree. Oh, he's gone. And another good example ahead of how people don't know how giveaway signs work. People are stopping in the middle of the road to let people join the CD world. despite the fact those who are already on the CD world have priority and those joining have a giveaway sign. So therefore should not be stopping on the middle of the road to let them on. Was that guy parked there? Unreal. How can you get your VTC out there? You just need to be visible and well known. So like I joined a VTC a few years ago called Phoenix, and they become popular from day one because the people who was running the VTC had already got themselves well known elsewhere. So a lot of hard work to get a good VTC going from you know, the ground up. So basically you need to spend years getting your name out there, doing other things before setting up a VTC. Because if you make one, and you're well respected and a lot of people know you, you'll get a good few members from the start. Come on. Not sure what's causing the traffic here, like. Probably some ridiculous driving somewhere. It's normally the case. Yeah, also for those who haven't yet seen, my stream schedule for next week has now been posted in all usual places. It's a little bit of a busier week for me next week, but I'm still going to try and do as much as I can. This guy keeps going AFK for a minute in front of me. And welcome in, Seb, good to have you with us. Big thank you to Seb for liking the stream as well, very much appreciated. Oh my god, I've seen that message from Pip as I was drinking, telling a guy that he hoped someone urinates on his pillars tonight. Oh, how? Oh wow. Well, this guy needs to join this merge lane and then move over. Oh, you seen the upload of my cat? Yeah, she's a little cheeky sod, but very cute. What's this guy doing? Keeps going AFK in the middle of the road. Welcoming Eternity, good evening. Is it full time now, Eternity? You lost 2-1, oh wow. To Brighton as well, who haven't even been having that good of a season. How did I miss that guy? I might play another game. How long in stream will it take until a mod reviews one of my in-game reports? Because it seems to be a bit of a challenge these days to get in-game reports read. Because they've got loads of mods, but they're not that active. Well, most of them aren't that active. There's a handful who still do a good job. Gunner, Tuner, Cruel-X come to mind. It's just going to be a continuous loop. Sack your manager every 2 years. Tired of it. Well, it's not glory glory Man United anymore, is it? But at least we're getting close to coming off the CD road to get into Duisburg, sorry. If there's a protest before the derby next Saturday, you're heading over. It's a fair trek from yours to United's ground. Always good to put the effort in, absolutely. What made you support United, not one of the many London teams? Mainly because your uncle grew up supporting United. You go and watch. You go and watch with him sometimes. What, is he originally from Manchester? And here we are off the CD road and making our way to Duisburg. Oh, and yes, he is. That makes sense then. Not fully sure how that crash happened, but no, Pip's having a go at somebody now for a computer. I'll be honest though, when it comes to computers and internet connections, if you've got a really poor one, TMP is not for you. Minimum requirements of everything, you know, games and the rest of it, it exists. And TMP are really poor when it comes to that. Oh. I think something's happened to Hebbs. Pip's called somebody an idiot and somebody stopped in the middle of the road. Bit of crash behind me as well. Sort it all TMP, honestly, I agree, there's no need for it. I don't think so, you was just back. He was behind me and then decided to overtake at the last minute. Probably find he's got a long ban. A lot of bans already. Yeah, sorry my bad, you will say that. And while these two idiots in the left lane. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. I agree. This job ends in CNP, dynamic duo. Yeah, 3559 was trying to reverse. Oh wow, how has he ended up like that? I mean, it's karma after his ridiculous overtaking before, but you know, You are not getting off that. Now you go. And how was 3559 ended up there? Trying to let 3525 go, because then we can merge at the top of this hill where it goes from 2 lanes to 1. Right. So you've gone in the left lane, you wanted to turn right. What a plonker. Where did you get your licence from, mate? Walmart? Seriously? Anyway, here we are, coming up to Tropical Junction now. It's not actually too bad here for a change. Big thank you to Tyler Fisher for sharing the live stream. We very much appreciate it. And there must be a mod about because people are getting banned and kicked. So we definitely want to see that. And welcoming Tyler. Welcoming Raymond, nice lawyer. I think it is a good one, this, to be honest. And welcoming Drew. I'm definitely not doing any rage baiting today. And a big thank you to Raymond for liking the stream as well. A big thank you to Tyler for liking the stream also. The lorry is nice, it is. It's a nice truck to drive, the Volvo FH4, I think it is, yeah. Volvo FH4. And a big thank you to Drew for liking the stream as well. Might take a couple of tries going through Tropical Junction, but it's fine. Not a problem, Drew. And yeah, a lot of traffic here. It's a very congested part of the TMP map, for sure. Yeah, red lights all right here. Go through next time. Or am I hauling medical vaccines? Right, lights have changed. Oh. I'm not going to go until it's clear. No amount of horn spamming is going to change that. What an absolute fool he is. And there we go, protective green. Yes, at last it's took me nearly an hour and a half to go from London to Duisburg via Calais. It's definitely very busy out there, guys. And hello Mr. Pip, welcome in. I noticed when you was on my nearby, you've left Novi Chucking and gone back to the VTC you was with before then. What's happened there? Excuse me. Lots of window lickers, well that's one way to put it. Does TMP work on Apple Mini Mac? See, I'm not 100% sure because I've never owned an Apple product, but I'm assuming so. I'll double check before, if you're thinking of buying one, double check first. But anyway, that was a good run. Let's get this job logged. And then we can think about doing another one. Didn't drive it. Oh yeah, I did. I drove with Leaf, so I'm putting yes. The driver's on different global cargo. There we go. I don't normally mod my trucks up too much, to be honest, Tyler. Oh, so you're still in Novi then, are you, Pip? Just get the one back to Calais sorted out. Can only imagine how long this is going to take. Right. There we go. Oh no, you have left. Oh, well, you just want to be in a VTC. Hey, whatever works for you. Oh, why is my stream on the platform finished again? Let me try and get that fixed again. That's annoying. just about to make my move then as well. So yeah, I'll try and get that restarted. Oh, it's affecting the entire streams now. It seems to be alright now. Yeah, it's killed my stream on the other platform, I think. Yeah, I'll just continue to just stream on YouTube then, since it wants to do that. A lot of heat comes from this computer at times. I'm trying to do that, but there we go. Should work fine again now, just live on YouTube only. Apologies for that one, guys. It's looking more and more likely I might only be able to stream on the one platform, which would be annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Right, there's no one coming, so we can come straight out. Back to Calais we go. Tell you one thing, looking forward to my food already. I'm starting to get hungry now. I'm 175 on the nearby. I've seen it busier, but that's still busy. Right, let's go. What's going on that roundabout? Seems to be all going on there. Right, let's get ourselves to the CD road, shall we? He's moved over, so I can move in. Oh, something going on ahead. Just pull out when it's not clear, mate. What an absolute fool. Block the middle of the road now. What a clown, honestly. Have I have to use the F7 Calais garage yet? Thankfully, no. I'm dreading the time I'm going to have to, because it looks like it's nearly impossible to get out. I don't know about you, Pip, and anyone else who's still tuned in, but it just feels like the changes are not helping at all. In fact, it's made things worse, because now most of the city's gridlocked. Sounds like a Man United disaster, honestly it is. I think they might have to revert that or think of another plan, because it's not working. I'll let this pilot car in. Oh, well, that is just reckless driving straight away. But what is this? Should have had the exit coming out to another road. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, one thing that I suggested to TMP like a year ago now is to move the F7 garage to a WGCC, or whatever it's called, and then move WGCC to where the F7 is, and I think that would help a lot. He come out of nowhere in speed, just not paying attention, just poor driving. Must have nicked his nan's license or something to be driving like that. Yeah, I didn't even see that truck until you went into the side of me. But saying that, my main focus was on the two other pilot cars. And that's exactly that, Pip. A lot of the drivers who play TMP, despite it being a simulation game, can't drive for toffee. They're driving around like they're playing GTA or Forza Horizon. And I just don't get it. Anyways, if we do have any first time viewers here, guys, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I do go live most days, and I upload other content as regular as I can as well. And hello Adam, welcome in, good evening. Also, guys, I did download and install Counter-Strike 2 yesterday. I'm going to try and find some time to practice on that and get reasonable at it, and then look at making some content on it. I've not played a shoot 'em up game in a very long time, so I'm a bit nervous of how it's going to go. Why is he coming to a near complete stop? Well, that's why. I couldn't see that. And hello, ships and vehicles, welcome in. You've been out for Sunday lunch. Had a look on the Rewind red bar to see what's happening so far on the CD roll for me today. That player called 2 Tekka IE, who overtook coming into the Duisburg Slip Road. Account made 2nd of January this year. What a surprise. You're possibly away again in August. Where is it you're looking at going? And welcome in Nakala, welcome in. You recently had somebody mad at you for driving illegally and taking the corners realistically. It was funny. What is wrong with some people? If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then brilliant, keep going. That's what we want to say. Warrington, London, Brussels, Prague, Zurich over 6 nights. That's something decent to look forward to. What are he's doing here? 2 sleepers and 2 nights in Prague, 2 nights in Zurich. I'll tell you one thing, I've been neglecting my other YouTube channel recently. I've been trying to upload some shorts of footage that I've uploaded as videos beforehand. Part of the issue is this month there's like almost no rail tolls, and my available time hasn't been brilliant to go out and get up content. And when it has been there, the weather's been absolutely poor, so I can't get any aviation videos recorded, which is a shame. Because I know from the views and watch time and that, you guys really enjoy them. Well, those who are subscribed over there. I'm hoping the weather picks up at the end of January, and then I can look at trying to fit in probably Manchester Airport. Put a report to the website yesterday evening. Player went through red light and crashed into someone else who had a green, and it was in Dover. So that's interesting. I've had reports on the website since the 3rd of January. Anyway, I put another one in yesterday, and that one's been dealt with. So I've got 4 active reports I think on the website, plus 2 from yesterday makes 6 when they go up. Bit concerned it might get to the point where I'm not going to be able to put all my reports in because of the massive delay on the website at the minute. Why is people just stopping the way they're stopping like that? Just slammed on in front of me. He must have his brakes on well high. Yeah, now he's apologising. He just slammed on the way he did. No chance in hell was I stopping then. Read 278 in game chat. He said sorry to me just, unless that's not somebody else, that's 4386. Yeah, he's 278 is quite toxic though, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you've been around on TMP as long as I have, it's one of those, isn't it, Pip? Seen it all before. And I think this is actually the level crossing traffic we're already in. When will people learn that if you parked partially into the live lane, it's still blocking? Oh, 278's been kicked. I think we all know why. Yeah, and everyone's laughing at him in chat now. Yeah, a lot of patience required for this one. Are you still driving, Pip, or have you come off for your dinner? You had your dinner earlier, with parts from Calais. You've just finished the drive and you're off now. Yeah, whereas I'm in quite a lot of traffic. Oh, wrong button. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really looking forward to Out of the Summer now. I'm actually getting quite bored of this British winter time where it doesn't stop raining. Just can't really get out and do anything. Yeah, it does get really busy at this time of night. And yeah, I seen that because well, it was 2-0 when I last checked, and then Terence was in stream before and said it finished 2-1. I'd be embarrassed to be a United fan after that. There is no good excuse to leave the traffic queue and then try to overtake in the right turn only lane, I should say. None whatsoever. I still think they should rename TMP to Traffic Jam Simulator. Oh, it definitely is when you come into this part of the map. These morons. Ah, 3892 band, so there's a mod about. Unless that was an in-game report. Yeah, not gonna lie, a bit jealous of Adam going on holiday again. Best case scenario is November for me, and that's a big ask. Another trip back to the Philippines, but I'll be going a different route to get a 747 done. Also guys, I would like to remind everyone that I do have my stream schedule now online for next week. It's posted in all the usual places for those who have yet to see it. I'm looking forward to another week of content creating. fact that some people still need to be told that is concerning. But at least this traffic's moving, that's something. That guy doesn't... Oh wow, what's happened there? Interesting spot to park. Not sure how that happens, but yeah. You're not able to park there, mate. It's the wrong side of the bollards for a start. What do you think he's doing yoga? He must be doing something. %, is loaded inside someone they flipped or vice versa. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see if I'd been closer. But that guy went flying. At least we're almost there. Oh, that's got the wrong person. Do you think how many in-game reports I must have made during this stream so far? How many have been reviewed by the mods? None. Should get across this level crossing this time, and then touch wood. We should have a good run until we're coming off the CD road. And good evening, Nebula. Welcome in. You're absolutely shattered. Why? What have you been up to? Nothing, you just got a crap night's sleep, or... Yeah. See, that can really put down on the entire day, because, well, particularly if you've got things you need to get done as well, it just stresses you and you're struggling. Yeah, I know where you're coming from on that. Luckily, you haven't had to do anything, but it's made you feel so naff. Yeah, and that's another thing as well. If you fall asleep during the day, or maybe this is just me, but if you fall asleep during the day, you then can't sleep the next night. So the best bet is just to try and fight it through the day. So quite a lot of coffees and stuff like that. Yeah, you can't... What's going on here? Where was I? You can't see if you had an nap during the day. I'm the same. I normally you end up... Jesus. Clearly driving sensibly is not for everyone. Where was I? I normally end up sleeping from 4 in the afternoon and sleep until 9 the next morning. Jeez. I don't think I could sleep that long ever. Yeah, I've only ever done that once, where I was awake all the way from Friday morning until Monday morning. I've done that once. And I slept from 7:30 Monday morning until 5:30 in the evening. Was awake for about 2-3 hours and then slept all night. The only time in my life I've ever been able to do a double all-nighter. And now here I am, struggling to do even one. I mean, I'm awake a little bit later than people would think, because obviously I'm dating a someone who's in a different country to me, so for me, generally speaking, I'm going to sleep at about 1 o'clock in the morning now. I'm waking up about 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's because normally my girlfriend's ringing me about 10:30, 11 o'clock because she's just woken up. And hello Grim Reaper Smith, it's been a long time, welcome in. And no, I've not, weirdly enough, I've not had a coffee this stream. Which is weird for me recently. What's this clown doing? And why are you not paying attention? At least you're getting 6 to 8 hours sleeping. Yeah, unless I'm up early in the morning to do any content creating for the other channel. Or sometimes the F1, in which case I'll have hardly any sleep. Is that when I do Manchester Airport, for example? I'll probably be awake at 5 o'clock after only going to sleep at 1. That guy's going far too quickly for that corner. And I'm still drinking alcohol, if that's what you mean, Grim Reaper. I had a drink yesterday while watching the football. You've actually not heard of anyone do Dry January. Funny enough, I did before 2 Green Party members. They was both telling me how they haven't drank so far this month. And it's driving one of them nuts because when they open the fridge, there's a big can of Guinness sat there looking at them. Any new DLC? The last thing is, we was at Nordic Horizons. That DLC which I bought a couple of months ago now, I think that was. That was the last one. The global cargo person ahead. Don't know who they are. Global cargo's getting that big guy now. I do not know who everyone is anymore. That's fine. Just shows it's a popular VTC. Yeah, it has gone by quick. One thing I've said as well is ever since I started doing like content and stuff, the entire year is going past fast. Although, to be honest, this January is dragging a little bit. Oh. I hope you're stuck. After that recklessly racing to overtake me, I hope you're stuck. I don't think he is. Oh yeah, he is. Oh, he's disconnected his trailer. There we go. Total karma, that is. Yeah, as I was saying, that this normally January doesn't drag for me, but this one is a little bit. Next week I'm a little bit busier. In fact, I've been busy today as well, so maybe it will start to speed up. But yeah. No winter scenes available yet. What do you mean? I swear January drags on always, and then it just goes by really fast. And yeah, that guy definitely got karma. What is it at the minute? So many reckless overtakers. And yeah, I agree on the comments as well, Nebula. Like SnowRunner. Yeah, TMP's got the winter mod out, I've just not installed it. Last year I didn't because of my computer. Was it last year? No, I think last year I did, and got a lot of complaints about it because it was that one where you can't see the road or anything. Yeah, I definitely need to look into it maybe. It's getting a bit late now to add it, but just probably to get it right for next year, probably. Assuming I'm still playing TMP next year, anything's possible. I think I should mix it with different scenes. You mean this year? Well, that's true, because technically I could add it in December. Oh, I don't add the effects, just the visuals, Grim Reaper. Last thing I want to do on the CD road is spin off the road and crash into someone. And yeah, it's a big big update for ETS2 because, you know, you've got buses and stuff being added, but then you also got stuff like the CD road change, which could put a lot of people off as well, because, you know, most people live on the CD road who still play ETS2. So yeah, it's going to be a big one. It's going to be make or break, I think. And yeah, that guy's just totally bonkers, Leaf. Yeah, I reckon it won't be long, to be honest, Nebula. I can see it coming out in the spring. Because they've released bits and pieces, well, information I should say, like Luxembourg and Antwerp and other bits and pieces, so I reckon it won't be long. Probably about May, something like that, maybe slightly before. And hello Darren, welcome in. How did the convoy go? More than 100 people on my nearby as I'm here queuing to get off this dual carriageway to get into Calais. Yeah, we got 2 Darrens in the chat at the minute. Wood's good, not many gaps for active mods. Active mods, that's rare. Yeah, it really is. It, that was not needed. Yeah, he really does love to ram. So do I, but in a different way. I'll be waiting until November at that, and that's best case scenario, I think. Was worried as your PC fully crashed last night when you opted out from ETS, and today while driving, you was driving it fully crashed randomly. So you'd fresh install your GPU driver to see if that helps. How long have you had your computer for? Yeah, no problem, Screw Reaper. Nice one for dropping by, and thank you for that like. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. At least this year is year of GTA 6. Unless it gets put back again, which wouldn't surprise me. .5 years last October. Oh, that's getting old then. Yeah, I've heard that some of the staff have been striking Nebula, so I reckon it will get put back. Apparently a couple of them was unfairly dismissed, so other people have started going on strike. Why are you going so slowly in the left lane, you absolute idiot? This is a massive pet hate of mine. I won't be able to turn right now. Absolute no chance. I'll have to go straight on and go over the roundabout is. Although he's pulling over, so I can. Got lucky there. Doesn't have to my heading when people dawdle in the overtake lane. If you're not there to overtake, don't go in it. Put crash log into GPT, it said GPU driver corruption or GPU failing, or could be lack of power from the PSU. It's definitely in need of a change. I'd start looking at your options then before it completely fails on you. And I don't know if Pip's comments is in relation to me or Darren. But yeah, your computer being 5 years old is quite old for a computer that you use for gaming. Yeah, remind myself, turn right ahead. So I'm hoping eventually I'm going to be in a financial position to replace my PC every 2 years, but we're not there yet. Just for the simple fact is technology doesn't last too long, and the rate of advancements is really quick. But yeah, I don't think this has changed anything. Jeez. Imagine being 3 wide when it's 1 lane. Jeez, that guy needs to have a look at his internet. Love it. My bad, yeah, you're driving down the wrong way on the busiest part of the game. Yeah, it's just such dumb behaviour. It's like, this game could be so much better, but TMP just need to get a better grip on it. Anyway, that's a little bit closer to level 315. So I'm happy with that. Just make progress towards that tonight, really. And I'll get this job logged and we will get another one going. Didn't drive in from Global Cargo this time. And I think I'll be turning right out of this company as well because left turn looks gridlocked. Alright, yogurt to Duisburg. Two 916 account made to frickin' heck. Can't believe him sometimes, honestly. Is he on the road still? Yeah, he is. You can clearly see that guy is in a non-collision zone. No need to be a dummy. Is this guy gonna go or what? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if some people have bought ETS2 with Christmas money and stuff like that. Yeah, 60 degrees is standard for when the computer's not doing anything too much, I think, if I remember correctly. Because I've got something installed to keep an eye on mine, but I don't have it open while I'm streaming. Right, there we go, clear. So yeah, we'll take this route out. Geez, 2691 was there when I left Calais before. So he's been sat there for ages. Talking about 2 hours. So the city's that badly congested, it's affecting the traffic flow onto the dual carriageway. I like this guy's tag in front of me. I know exactly what he's getting at. That's aimed at people overtaking him. And I agree. Traffic is absolute traffic. Weather's absolutely horrendous out there. And geez, why are you here when you like that? TMP sorted out. Well, I'm glad I'm not outside tonight. That's for sure. Welcome to Neb's IT Help Desk. How may we help you today? How's my ping? Still on the high side, 82 at the minute. But that Christmas event finishes tonight, doesn't it? So I'm going to be curious to see what my ping is going to be like on the chill drive job tomorrow. Well, if the GPU's packing up, I'd replace it. Like, within me, I had my computer working for a long time with a failing GPU, and it was not a nice position to be in. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the ping's going to be tomorrow, Pip, because it should be better. Underline the word should. Before that, my ping used to float between 25 and 45, and now sometimes it's going above 200, and it does make you a bit nervous. I do wonder where we'll end up in tomorrow's chill drive stream. Can literally see anywhere on the map. And it's a good excuse to get some good kilometres logged at VTC and that. I'm still surprised, Nebula, going back to it. My CPU started fairly in May or June, and yet it lasted to the end of December. I will never understand how that happened. Definitely got lucky. Granted, I had to turn everything down onto its minimum settings. At least they've got a better PC now, so that shouldn't be an issue. Although I am still concerned about that cooler. You're thinking of getting a bigger case and a bigger motherboard and sticking a 1080 Ti as a secondary card for encoding clips and shit. It's a good idea. See how it goes. Yeah, clearly keeping the junction clear, and this twig decides to beep his the living backside out of me. Well, Fender Yo's just got the 3070 cheap. Well, the other PC is on its last legs, Pip. It's still sat there just in case anything goes wrong with this. But really, it's past it, to be honest. Needs a lot of work done to it. Oh, is he going out? Yeah, that other PC is like a 300-400 quid of a job. Yeah, I think what it is the CPU cooler's crap and my computer is overheating when dual streaming. I think that's what it is. So chances are what I need to do is get a better CPU cooler. Or I may end up doing one days is sending it off. I'm not able to open the temperature thing while streaming, unless I opened it before stream. But the way it's behaved, like again before, is how it used to behave. My old computer behaved when the CPU cooler was breaking. Need to check what I've got installed. The only problem is I can't minimise the game. I can only alt tab. That doesn't help. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the cooler. I don't know why anyone would put a standard Intel cooler into a gaming computer. It just seems absolutely stupid to me, but there you have it. Oh, somebody there wants it to go out. Oh no, he doesn't. He's got his assets on. Oh. It's cheaper, that's why companies that do pre-builds often always have the most cheapest parts ever, so they can make a big profit. They'll always use some GPU card as one of the cheapest card companies in the market. Yeah, I think next time I'm going to look into seeing if I can, you know, get better parts like that. Because, you know, there's no point having a good computer if the cooling system's crap. I mean, if you don't have time to fit it yourself, buy the part and take it to a PC shop to repair. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. If he moves now, I would not be impressed. But he's one of the ones recklessly overtaking. What is that lag? Yeah, there is a PC repair shop not too far from me, and I'll probably look towards them. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous now. Half of the lag issues are these beacons they have on. See, one thing that TMP used to have as a rule is I think you couldn't have beacons on with more than 50 people on the nearby. No need whatsoever. 17 load damage. I'm getting quite peed off now. So every other game has got minimum requirements for a reason. TMP need to get that sorted. You're buying some new flight sim controller gear. 900 quid rather than me paying that much. Or is it really Pip? Oh yeah, this one is, yeah. I'm not sure about the other one. The one with the Poundland internet. That one's reversing back onto the road. Oh, he's probably jettier, is he? First time last year while he was in Curry's, he played with the Fushmaster and Damley got some good weighting feedback to him. See, I do prefer Logitech, but you know, what, you think Polish drivers are getting worse? Just don't let Tropical hear you say that. In fact, he's not even tuned in tonight, and he asked me before if I was still streaming, so don't know what's going on with him. You're not a big fan of flight sims, so I had to have a play of it while I was there. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them. I'd like to play Flight Simulator once, just to say I've played it. I don't think I'd play it long term. I think I'd get bored once I've taken off. Well, this is one of these tweets who has to be for everyone going past. You played it on Game Pass, well worth looking at the Game Pass. If isn't Game Pass Xbox? Or am I thinking of something different? And yeah, I was thinking at Eternity, it's really annoying. Or you can get Game Pass on PC as well. See, I never knew you could get a Game Pass on PC, but to be honest, I played most of the same games, so I probably won't get much value out of it normally. But I would like to play a Flight Simulator just once, just to say I've, you know, given it a go. Bloody pilot car. And he's lagging. To be fair, for £13.99 for a Game Pass isn't actually that bad, especially when Ultimate is £22.99. Basically need to remortgage your house for that. Sounds it. Oops. Yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that Counter-Strike a try at some point. I've downloaded it now, I just need to give it a whirl. See if I can get at least reasonable at it so I can make some content on it. Yeah, the player base over there is about 3 times as high as it is on ETS2. And I've not played a shoot 'em up game for a long time. Fortnite was the last time. And even longer before that would have been Call of Duty. But yeah, the problem is the latest Call of Duty is crap. And Fortnite is crap. So the options was very much limited. But yeah, I did put a poll out between Counter-Strike and War Thunder, and more people went for Counter-Strike. But eventually I can move back to what I would normally do before I started having computer related issues. Have a different game I'd stream weekly, just so it breaks up having ETS2 all the time. You don't think they're releasing another COD this year? Pretty sure they're doing it every 2 or 3 years to stop slot coming out. See, that's interesting. Do you think Call of Duty's done for? Yeah, it probably is. Why are you in reverse? To be honest, I think after Ghosts, I think it's really bad. Because like, I played Advanced Warfare, absolutely hated it, never played it again. And a lot of people said that about Advanced Warfare, it was really, really bad. And yeah, because they moved away from boots on the ground, and it's just like the worst thing they could have ever done. So yeah, they ended up in a position where they lost the player base, and apart from for a short period of time with Warzone, I think it was, didn't really get it back. And yeah, Fortnite's a shame, because had they have done OG Fortnite properly, it would have been enjoyable, it would have been playable. But yeah, they got it totally wrong. So yeah, they got like 1.5 million players back from the OG days, but you know, they couldn't get it right, and they've all left again. And yeah, I would never be good enough to do the cash competitions, but when it comes to Fortnite, I'm only interested in the OG side of it. And yeah, that's just been an epic fail. No pun intended, just realised. And yeah, the newer thing, that's got South Park, yeah. But yeah, they just got a lot of things wrong with that OG. Because it wasn't like pure OG, like there was a lot of things like the movement that wasn't correct. Then you had the matchmaking was poor, so brand new or returning players is being put up against sweats and stuff who have done nothing for 8 years but play Fortnite. So yeah, it was just total garbage. And it's no wonder virtually all the people who returned to OG Fortnite left again. You had the opportunity there to have the old player base back, and they messed it up. I reckon what we'll do with OG Fortnite is they'll let the current run expire, which is some point this year, I think it is, July, from the back of my head, and then they won't restart it because I don't think the player base is going out for it. Yeah, when it came out to shoot 'em up games, there was only really Counter-Strike and War Thunder that was getting a decent player base, because Halo's dead as well. But it's a shame because I love my Halo 3 days. It's like I always say, if I was making content back in my Halo 3 days, I would have ended up with millions of subscribers, because we all just used to play Infected on these, you know, created maps. And it used to just be a group of people that would have a laugh every night after school. It used to be a really, really good atmosphere, really, really good vibe. Yeah, I'll try and find some time this week to start practicing on Counter-Strike. Then see in the next few weeks if I can start fitting into schedules. It looks like they're not getting rid of it, Adam. It's very annoying. Yeah, the traffic going the other way is still horrendous. But the player base is dropping quick now, 3,620. I've noticed since people started going back to school and stuff, the number of people on the server does decline quicker. Because people need to be in bed earlier for work and school the following day. And I agree, turning to that horn is getting really annoying. It was funny at first, but now it's just being overused and, you know, not fun anymore. Yeah, there's a couple of people behind me who don't know how to drive for toffee. Everyone points and laughs at the loser that thinks he can queue jump. Yeah. Then he tries saying, "You're braking hard." I was like, no, you had plenty of time to stop. And if you don't have the braking distance, that means you're driving too close to the truck in front. So in that case, joke's on you. And yeah, do you know, I've not seen that as much this year, people trying to blame the winter mod for the ridiculous driving. That's because TMP did their own physics part for it. Oh, right. Remember your wheel disconnected? I don't remember that, Adam. It must have been a while ago, because you've not been on TMP for ages. And I'm not sure yet, ships and vehicles, possibly. Gonna have my usual dinner, I think, once stream does end, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so apart from having to do my dad's shopping, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to go out tomorrow, so should be able to put in a lot of hours onto content creating side of things, so I'm happy with that. Excuse me. Oh, something going on ahead. He managed to stop that time because he's paying more attention. Yeah, it's been a nice drive this Volvo FH4. I've had a bit of a run lately on CD World streams having fast lorries, so I know for sure I'm going to end up very soon with a run of slow lorries to make up for it. This guy's got quite a long trailer, so that's going to be interesting getting around this corner ahead. He's managed it. That was a bit of ridiculous driving there by 2016. Whether he didn't stop in time or was trying for the overtake, I'm not sure, but again, if he failed to stop, he was too close to the truck in front. Yeah, I've not been live just about 3 hours. The amount of reports I've put in on in the game, and not a one has been picked up. unbelievable. You had a lot of run-ins with Northerline's VTC. I had a bad driver from there the other day. I went to report him to his VTC on the 9th of January to notice he joined on the 8th of January, which is the day I had my run-in for him. And he'd been banned already. And this would have been his 5th active ban, I think. So it's becoming one of those VTCs that have got a lot of bad drivers, I think. Red Funnel Ferry for Isle of Wight. Co-op always take their own trailers over. Steve Port Transport went bust 4 years ago. Now this evening, 3 co-op trailers on a ferry robbed truck unaccompanied. Is that meant to happen, unaccompanied? Just putting in a couple of reports from the CEO and the top brass. All have done how well. So it would have been worth, wouldn't have been worth me reporting that guy to his VTC then. Yeah, 132 members though. You wonder if it's... Yeah, it could have been renamed because they've only just turned up out of the blue, haven't they? I've not really seen a Jettier Baba for a bit, or a Turkish Airlines for a bit. Sure, some of these people go out of the way to stop in absolutely stupid places. Lots of trailers go over without a truck at night, not sure why Co-op started doing it again. Must have had a problem. Well, time to run down to Tropical Junction and see what we're dealing with. Ah, very little traffic. Now I use you in the left lane when you wanted to go straight. Right, protective screens on. Let's get ourselves into CMP. Gates look shut. Normally this company's that busy, the gate's always open, so there's always people coming in and out. Ah, there we are. Top one. And there we go. So annoying I took so much damage due to some twit who doesn't have the, you know, either internet or computer capabilities to run TMP. I'm lucky I did get something out of that though, so I will definitely take that. Anyway, it is quiet here, so I'm going to wrap up this live stream here. I'm going to say a big thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this live stream, make sure you have that like button. If you're a first time viewer here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams myself. And we'll see you tomorrow with a chill live stream on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Nice one, guys.